Hey guys, Level Cap here. Today we're going to discuss the Firestorm reveal trailer, the information in it and surrounding it, what I think about it, and yeah, the future of Battlefield 5. First, let's watch the trailer if you haven't seen it already, and if you have seen it, skip to this point in the video. Alright, first things first, I think we gotta acknowledge that this is one of the best Battlefield related trailers we've seen to date. This is bringing back some of those good old nostalgic memories of Bad Company 2 games, getting me hyped up, entertainment, good music and soundtrack, good progression. Everything about this trailer kicks ass. I even love that they took the Talking Heads song and remixed it for this. I was expecting Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire, but you know what? This also works really well and sets the tone for a game mode that maybe shouldn't be taken quite as seriously as, you know, the serious context of World War II. So I'd really like to congratulate DICE, Criterion, and EA on putting together a trailer that makes a Battle Royale game look fun and exciting in a market that is super saturated by insanely successful and popular Battle Royales. That's a very hard thing to do. Let's talk about some of the Easter eggs and some of the things that are confirmed by the trailer. We do see the Ju-52, which might mean that the Ju-52 paratrooper plane is coming for the German faction in any of the airborne game modes in the Battlefield 5 base game. We know it's at least going to be in Firestorm, so pretty good chance that we're going to see it in the base game. Also, there might be multiple paratrooper planes flying in different directions for the initial drop-in, so slightly different mechanic there. We do get confirmation of some pretty dynamic destruction. We see a full barn get blown away. We see houses get destroyed by artillery strikes. We see the Firestorm literally just ravaging everything it touches, so it doesn't seem like they've scaled back on the destruction, which is really good considering the scale of this map. You thought that maybe they would have scaled back on something. No, that's really exciting, and it's going to be the first massive scale battle royale with this kind of dynamic destruction. There's a bit more gameplay of the helicopter. It is confirmed a 4-seater helicopter, so a bit modified from the one in real life, but totally acceptable for the battle royale game. We get a look at the amphibious vehicle, the Schwimmwagen, which is a real vehicle that was used in World War II. 4-seater, can go in the water and on land. Very cool. There's also a lot of water on this map, shown at the very start when players are parachuting out, so there could be more boat stuff going on down the line. The map itself is very impressive, very large, and has a lot of different biomes. There's the snowy biome that they show off, looks incredible. So imagine a circle ending in a snowy forest. There's also massive canyons, a giant dam area similar to another battle royale. It looks like the map is going to have a huge amount of stuff there. Also, the fire circle is visible when parachuting out of the airplane. A lot of other YouTubers who have actually played Firestorm already keep commenting on this as if they don't know what it actually means, but they're basically saying that the circle is going to be not only visible when you're first parachuting in, but it'll probably be used as a way to sort of shrink the map at the start. So you might not be able to go to your favorite place every time you drop in. So the playable area will probably be significantly smaller than the overall area of the map, and it'll just change up depending on what game you're in. Also, just to get ahead of rumor control, I was invited to the Firestorm event. I could not attend for scheduling reasons. Now we also get our first look at how the fire circle functions in a sense. I thought the fire circle was going to basically kill you if it overtook you. It seems like it's destroying everything in its wake, but it does appear that it can overtake you now. Obviously, it'll damage you, catch you on fire if it overtakes you, but you can make it back inside the circle. What's cool, though, is it does look like it creates a natural visual barrier. So you can't play outside the circle and snipe at or shoot at people inside the circle. It seems like Criterion have solved that problem of people circle camping and whatnot. So hopefully that'll be an interesting balance, and the staying outside the circle gameplay mechanic won't be too powerful in this. There do appear to be field cannons in the map, towable field cannons, so perhaps you won't get a tank on your side, but maybe you can set up a field cannon to take out a tank. And if you played Battlefield 5, you'll know that field cannons can be quite deadly against unsuspecting tanks. So that'll be an interesting dynamic. We also see the Sturm Tiger and a Panzer IV. Players are opening the Sturm Tiger bay basically by both cranking these metal cranks, and so that'll be an interesting mechanic, making players vulnerable while they're getting access to some of the heavier vehicles. I think the big question mark for this game is how powerful are some of these vehicles going to be? Obviously, DICE has sort of stressed that there's going to be these huge trade-offs with taking vehicles, as they'll make you more exposed, or they're sort of give away your position more, and they need fuel and stuff like that. But what is a player going to do against the tank in the final circle if they don't have anything to kill a tank? So that's what I'm curious about. I'm interested in, will fuel basically determine whether or not the tank operates? Will you always be burning fuel? And if you can survive long enough, will it just run out of fuel and then the player will have to get out of the tank? So there's some questions there for sure. Now, a few details that weren't necessarily mentioned in the trailer, but were mentioned in other sources. Cosmetic items will transfer over from the base game. So if you want to create a cool cosmetic look for your soldier that you're going to use in Firestorm, you can get cosmetic items from playing the base game, unlocking them in the base game, and take them over to Firestorm. I imagine there will be a little bit of vice versa with that, where there'll be Firestorm assignments and stuff that you can work on that will give you cosmetic items for using in the normal game. Also, solos and squads will be available in March, but duos is coming in April, so a little bit later down the road. We have the confirmed release date of March 25th, which is exciting. It's new, it's soon, and it kind of ties into the current Tides of War progression stuff that's going on. We have our final week of Tides of War content, unlocking a new Ju-88 with a cannon on the front of it, and then I guess it's taking a little bit of a break, and then we'll have Firestorm on the 25th. Something to keep in mind is that DICE has already confirmed that their roadmap for future Battlefield 5 content is dropping before Firestorm launches. So now we have at least a tentative date of when we're getting the roadmap before. So I would imagine it's probably going to launch maybe a week or something before Firestorm, just to give us a little time to digest it and then get the hype train going for Firestorm. So you got that to look forward to. Let's do a little bit of a reality check with Firestorm here. It is not free for anyone to play. It's free for anyone who owns Battlefield 5, just as any DLC content coming down the road will be free for anyone who owns the base game. Cool, great, excited about that. But looking at the market realistically right now, we've got juggernauts like Apex and Fortnite that are free to play. So saying, hey, there's a price tag in front of our new Battle Royale, come play it, instead of these other free-to-play ones that are incredibly good, incredibly well-refined, and incredibly popular, is a tough sell, really. Now, we do have games like PUBG that still pay to play, and they're still very popular, despite people thinking that PUBG has fallen off the radar a bit. It's still got a very healthy, very large player base, and this game does look like it's designed more to compete with a slightly realistic take on a battle royale like PUBG. So maybe that's DICE's gamble. Maybe they're after that more realistic battle royale market, the fans of PUBG, the players who maybe aren't as interested in reviving squad mates once they go down and that kind of stuff. So I'm interested to see what happens. I'm excited about this a lot. The trailer is very cool. It's a great trailer, and I hope it generates a lot of hype for this game and gives it a nice solid launch. I want like a lot of people to play it out and try it out at launch. Obviously the gameplay is going to speak for itself, and if it's really fun and engaging, then people will play it and continue to play it. And I honestly hope it's just like a straight upgrade from what PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds was. I've got hundreds and hundreds of hours into that game. I like so many things about it, and it would be very cool if this game can just be a straight upgrade and capture some of that audience and bring them over to the Battlefield 5 experience. What do you guys think? What do you think of the trailer? Are you hyped for Battle Royale? Are you mostly just interested in Battlefield 5 base game content? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap signing off.